Ooh. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Take two. I accidentally deleted the video in the middle of me talking. So anyway, we're doing Arrow season 6, episode 21, called Docket number 11/19/41/73. So we have Diggle on a mission, I'm assuming for Argus, and he's like kicking major ass while he's doing it. Like it's very impressive. And then he rescues someone, and he needs them for Star City. Then go back to Star City where there's a media storm around Oliver Queen as he goes to court. Oliver meets with his lawyer, and he won't take the deal that the prosecutor is offering. And then we get to the B team who is subpoenaed also for Curtis, and they plan to back Oliver as well. And then we have Mayor Lance doing media, trying to also help out Oliver. And then we have Laurel comes in and basically says to the media that I'm testifying as well. And then we have court time where the actress that plays General Hill on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the prosecutor. So that's super cool. And then we have Lance and Laurel talk, and then about like saying that to Diaz and that type of stuff. She's like, no. And then we have Diggle on the stand and basically saying like he was a bodyguard for 6 years. There's no way it could be him because I was around him the entire time. And then we have Black Canary on the stand, basically saying we have very little interaction together, so I don't know about it. Then they try to put a spotlight on her, and she plays the fifth because she killed that drug lord. And then we have Laurel talks to Diaz, and he tells her to confess about Oliver, then literally grabs her by the throat and slams her into a wall and threatens her. And then we have Felicity comforts William because he's just going, poor kid. I mean, just everything's happened to this kid as well. And then we have the Black Canary blames herself, and then Renee's saying to her like it's not your fault, and that I'm not going to I'm not going to betray Oliver. I'm totally going back him. I don't want to mess it up again. And so he's on the stand, and then Diaz brought in his daughter, and so he seems like a bird and tells everything. And then we cut to where Diggle confronts Diaz during recess, and then they get surrounded by the police, but he lets them go because he says, "Well, y'all can testify later, and that's the reason why you're alive." And then Oliver talks to his lawyer and basically tells her that he is the Green Arrow, but he doesn't want to tell the jury that or tell anyone else that, so that we can eventually have a normal life. So they disagree on him coming clean. And then we have Felicity on the stand, and they try to turn on her, but it doesn't really work. And then we have Oliver on the stand, and next thing we know, the ceiling drops in, and the Green Arrow is Tommy Merlin. I was like, what? Tommy Merlin? And then turns out he's on the stand and basically says that, he did all those things and all this other stuff. And so he gets arrested, and the asked judge is still going to go through with the trial. So if you can't tell someone's in someone's pocket, now you know. And so then, we have basically Diggle and Renee help Tommy out because he's getting transferred by dirty cops. And turns out the Tommy is actually Chris Chance, who's like the body double person that basically if you have a hit on someone, he takes their place and makes it fake and everything's great. And then we have Lance talks to Oliver about Laurel and about what's going to happen and how everything's going to happen. So they have a listening moment, and basically, I can't remember if it's in this scene or the other scene, but basically he says, if things go south, I want you to go into Argus protection. So that way everyone will be safe, at least. If things go south, I do go to jail. And then we have Laurel on the stand. And then Renee has an idea with Diggle, so they go do that plan. But Laurel, instead of saying Oliver, she says it was in fact Tommy. And then there's another recess. And then we have the verdict. Then we have final statements. Okay, sorry. After she says it's time to have final statements, and then Laurel goes to talks to Lance, saying how like in order to stand up to Diaz, you got to stand up to him. That's the first step. So that's what she did. And so now she has to plan what she's going to do. They have final statements. Then Oliver talks to his family during recess. And then we have the verdict time. And actually, let me talk about the family moment because that was actually a pretty lovely moment between Oliver and his son and Felicity. I thought that was a really great moment, and I really loved that. Okay, and then we go to the verdict time, and the jury finds him guilty. And then, but the judge says we're going to let you go because of I forgot the technical term they use for basically when the jury is basically bought out and told to vote a certain way or else. So the judge lets them go, but when they get back to the bunker, turns out it was also Chance that did the judge, and that was Renee and Diggle's plan. And so Oliver goes to talk to Renee, and they both say sorry, and they make up, and now they're friends again, or at least cordial. And then we have Diaz off the judge, and then Laurel shows up and blasts him and his other guards, but he blocks it a second time through the sonic dampener, and then has her tied up, and then he says, "Now he's going to off Oliver." And that's the end of the episode. So I will probably give this episode a strong B because to me, I feel like it was not even necessary for Renee to say like I'm not going to do anything. Then he turns around and does it. That's a just no. That was ridiculous. I thought that did not even need to be in there. And I don't know, it's just a few things like Tommy. I feel like there could be like Earth 2 Tommy or someone else and not this body double person, which is he's still cool for him to come up there. But I'm saying it could have been more interesting to have more of a backstory. And then we also have Laurel being basically a chicken for the majority of the episodes, and now she's finally starting to get a backbone. So that's actually pretty good to see. I hope that does continue. And just like I just don't understand Diaz how he's so threatening. Like he's a person. He's saying he's super powered. I just don't. That's the only thing that just kind of like whatever. Anyway, other than that, it was a really good episode. I did like it. So it was nice that Colin Doyle, the guy that plays Tommy Merlin, he actually had time to do this because I know he's on another show. So I feel like that was really cool for him to just pop in there just for a little bit and to do that. I thought that was really cool. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to keep doing videos on my phone. So for like music reactions, I'm going to do that on my computer. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, and tell me what you think of the episode. Do you agree or disagree? And just tell me what you think. And if you also have any suggestions for any TV shows or music or movies, please also let me know. I will be doing a trailer reaction for Ant-Man probably tomorrow. But this weekend's going to be stupid insane, so I don't know if I'll even post anything the next few days except for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tomorrow night. So anyway, just have an awesome day, evening, night, whenever you watch this. Just have a good one. And just like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.